Residents along the coast of British Columbia are waking up to an unsightly and frankly smelly shipment this morning. And there it is, a garbage barge. It's packing about 1,500 tons of trash. It spent years festering on a dock in the Philippines amid a dispute that went on for years over how it should have been handled. And now it's arriving back home to finally be dealt with. Tina Lovegreen is at the scene. So, Tina, it might be a bizarre question. Can you actually smell it? We're talking about garbage that's been sitting in those boxes for years.
No, I definitely can't smell it from here, but I can see it, and I'm going to step aside so you can see it as well. Here is the cargo ship Anna Maersk in the distance there, and we've been slowly watching it come in, approaching the Delta Port Terminal here, and it's kind of a strange homecoming, if you will. You can see the 69 containers full of garbage that's coming back to Canada from the Philippines, and this has cost the federal government over $1 million in shipping costs to get this garbage back home. And so this all started 6 years ago, when a Canadian company sent containers full of garbage to Manila. It falsely labeled them as recyclable plastics, but in fact it was household items such as dirty diapers and an assortment of other things like kitchen waste and garbage, electronic garbage. And so the government of the Philippines asked Canada to take this garbage back, but it took threats from the nation's president to do so. So today, marks a long and troubled journey and some diplomatic tensions coming to an end here.
And what is going to happen with the trash now that it's here?
Well, in about an hour or so after the cargo ship docks, the containers will be offloaded, and then tomorrow they will be taken to Burnaby at a waste facility. They'll be incinerated, and the energy from that will actually be used to power 100 homes for a year. And there are some challenges involved in disposing it. And here's Chris Allen with Metro Vancouver explaining that.
I think the biggest challenge for us is just because the material is in bales, and so we don't receive bales of material. So it's just going to be a handling thing with getting the materials unbaled and then pushed into the pit. So really, it's just a slight deviation from normal practice in terms of how we handle the material.
So again, because they don't know what's in that garbage, it's going to take some time until they open up the containers to see what's actually in there and what they're dealing with. So it could take anywhere from 2 days up to 10 days to actually dispose of it. Natasha?
Tina, before we let you go, I don't know if you'll be able to answer this, but this has been something that's been years in the making, caused quite a bit of tension between our government and the Philippines, and now at our expense, this garbage is all coming back. Have you heard anything from local residents, from people about how they're reacting to this?
Well, I think I saw a few people come in to try and take a look at what's going on. We have heard from environmentalists who have been very critical of the government, saying that this is something that they should have taken action on, and moreover, they should have a robust plan in place to be able to deal with this waste domestically. We've heard from Asian nations who say they don't want to be dealing with this, and they're tired of getting our garbage dumped on them. So a lot of different views have come to light because of this particular incident.
Tina Lovegreen in British Columbia. Thank you, Tina.